Welcome to Africa Unfiltered, where we rise above the noise to speak truth, unity, and transformation for our continent. Arise, Africa.
Welcome to Africa Unfiltered, the voice of truth, unity, and awakening for the African continent. We speak not to divide, but to arise Africa, to inspire leadership by example, and elevate the voices of the people. Today's episode dives deep into two contrasting realities. Nigeria, where a minister claims millions have been lifted out of poverty. Burkina Faso, where citizens globally rally behind a captain's fight against imperialism. Let's unpack both. Nigeria's Minister of State for Education, Yusuf Sununu, recently claimed that President Tinubu's administration has lifted millions out of poverty through social intervention programs. Let's watch.
I see the point you're trying to make, but I don't see the point of it.
No, the point of it is that if you remain focused and the scarce resources you have, and you direct it appropriately, you'll be able to.
I understand that, but my point remains the same.
Yes.
You being APC, you've been in power for 10 years. These mistakes that you're talking about, in other words, we should sit back whilst you make mistakes.
We are not saying,
and then you come back and say, oh yeah, we screwed up. We're going to make another attempt.
You are trying to push what my mouth.
I'm just saying, because I'm trying to understand how many people you've lifted out of poverty in 10 years.
Your interpretation is quite different. What I'm telling you is that there is a system now we put in place to see how much we can contribute to make things better than
so after 8 years,
you see,
you've now put a system in place.
The system is that we have lifted 10 million out of poverty.
There's no evidence to support.
You have mentioned that.
No.
But you see,
I said there was a fact check, and 10 million more people had fallen into poverty.
If you put what moved them back to poverty, and that's what we should be able to address. You understand? And that's also what we're addressing right now.
Okay.
Now, Nigerians are asking, where's the evidence? With fuel subsidy removals, skyrocketing food prices, naira depreciation, and widespread unemployment, many citizens say life is harder than ever before. This statement, made on Arise TV, has triggered a wave of disbelief and anger online. People feel gaslighted. Critics argue it's not just about making promises. It's about feeling the change at the grassroots level. So, the question becomes, is this leadership in touch with the people? Or just the cameras? Now let's shift our lens to Burkina Faso. In a powerful tweet, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, leader of the Burkinabe transition government, thanked patriots across the globe who took to the streets on April 30th to stand for a free, sovereign Africa against imperialism and neo-colonialism. We will never bend our backs in the face of adversity. Together, in solidarity, we will defeat imperialism. Capitaine Traoré. Now let's read. I would like to express my gratitude to all the peace-loving, freedom-loving patriots and Pan-Africanists who rallied around the world on Wednesday, April 30th, 2025, to support our commitment and our vision for a new Burkina Faso and a new Africa, free from imperialism and neo-colonialism. Your active solidarity and this demonstration of sympathy strengthens our conviction that the fight we are waging for a fairer and more equitable world is justified. We will never bend our backs in the face of adversity. We will stand firm until our peoples are truly emancipated. With you, we are certain that victory over the forces of evil is at hand. Together, in solidarity, we will defeat imperialism and neo-colonialism for a free, dignified, and sovereign Africa. Unlike Nigeria's top-down narrative, for Captain Burkinabe, you see bottom-up patriotism. The people are not just told they're being helped. They see it, they believe in it, and they're ready to defend it. While Burkina Faso battles sanctions, security threats, and economic pressure, its leadership is visibly aligned with grassroots movements and continental unity. Disclaimer: Africa Unfiltered does not seek to sow division or incite political tension. Our mission is to rise Africa by spotlighting examples, both good and bad, so we can learn, grow, and lead better. If one leader inspires hope, another can too. If one country stands, another can rise. What do you think? Has Nigeria truly lifted millions out of poverty? Is African leadership out of touch? Or is there still hope for change? Can Nigeria learn from Burkina Faso's defiant stand? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let the world hear your voice. Like, share, and subscribe to Africa Unfiltered, because 60% of all revenue from this channel goes directly to fund basic education for out-of-school children in Africa. That's our little gift back to our beloved continent. Together, let's rise Africa.